Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to the Cult of Vintage. How beautiful is this behind me? You guys, let's take a closer look really quick. That's right, guys. We are back at Rutherford Farms here in Benton, Pennsylvania, one of my most favorite places, and they are decked out for spring and summer. They've got produce and flowers galore, and there's vintage and antiques. A whole barn full. If this is your first time here with me, you're in for a treat. If you're returning to the farm with me today, you know what's up, guys. Let's get into the barn. Okay, guys, here we go. It's looking really nice today, don't you think? It's a beautiful day out, I can tell you that much. It's really set up nicely today. There's not as much stuff out. I think we just had, or maybe there was some rain up here at the time. So we're going to get into the barn, check out all of the goodies. Rutherford's Village. That's right, guys. Let's do this. I'm excited. I always love it in here. It's a little dark today, so bear with me if the lighting is not the best. All right, guys. So first off the bat, I am seeing some old hats or some millinery wear here. These are really unusual, but you never know what you're going to find here. I'm kind of digging that one. Oh, the green one here is cute. It's okay. Ooh, look at that rusty orange, the wool here with the green satin. It's really good condition too. I'm not overly familiar with the hats. We do have a manufacturer here, Glenover, Henry Pollock, New York, 100% wool. I think that's a model number. I think we're going to get this. Let's do it. All right, so here we have some boxes, and inside, wow, you guys, this is quite the look, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's interesting. I think visually it's pretty cool, but it's union made in the USA. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave this one behind. I really like the orange one, though. All right, we got some coffee pots here with a little bit of atomic. Ooh, look at this. This, like, Art Nouveau, kind of in the middle of Art Nouveau, Art Deco, wouldn't you say? We have some damage here. I'm not mad at it. It's 2 frames. I'm going to leave it. Seeing a box of games over here. This is pretty cool. Oh, and right on top, these are Mark's toys. Obviously, I think a lot of you are familiar with these. Maybe you played with them as a child. Kind of got like the pioneers versus the Indians, of course. The Indians, we have 2 unique sculpts on the Indians. Red, 2 unique on the pioneers here. In the yellow, I think I'm going to pick up the 2 yellow and the 2 red. I'm going to leave blue guy behind here because we already have him in yellow. So yeah, let's get these 4. Up next, we're going to root through this box. Now, I am seeing some kids playing cards here. These are Viewmasters, and they don't really have the best value on them. Of course, subject matter is really going to determine it, but let's check out these cards a little bit closer here. Curious. Right here, they all are out. Let's check out the house that Jack built. It looks like the graphics, and all the cards are here. I did count these out, and we even have the rule card, pardon me, on how to play the game. I think the graphics are great, so we're definitely going to check or pick this one up. Check it out. Yep, 40 cards. All right, and here we have Ludwig von Duck, a little trivia game. All of the cards are present. Let's get this one. And the last one is Tail, the donkey game. What? Okay. So it looks like it's a little puzzle here that you kind of set the cards all together. It's not telling me how many cards, so I guess I'm going to have to put this together to figure out if all of the cards are present. Yeah, that's what it's looking like to me. I'm up for the challenge. Let's go ahead and get them. I think it's going to be cute. I've done well with these in the past. Here we actually have the Viewmaster. It is in the Bakelite, one of the OGs or one of the original ones here. It's a little cloudy, but the light is coming through. Let's get it right side. Does it work? Let's see. Eh. Oh, check this out. It is a paint by number new in the box. It looks like you're getting 3 images here, but is everything... Oh, wow. Interior is really good. We've got some good... Oh, look at that. There it is. So we have 1, 2, 3. All 3 boards are present and under... Look at that. The oil paint, even the brush thinner is still there. Let's check out the oil. Whoa, these are in pretty darn good condition. It doesn't look like they were ever opened. Got a little bit of separation on there, but you can mix it up. I think you could still use these paints. These are oil paints, though. Again, that's why if it was an acrylic, it would be gone. It's worth a shot. Now, this is really cool to see. It's a spirograph. Everything is still here, including the pens. This was hours of fun. Unfortunately, they don't really go for a whole lot, which is disappointing. Now, I am seeing a little dusty here. A little Parcheesi set. She does look to be in antique condition. We've got our little canisters. Oh, there's some dice. Yep. So we have 4 of each of the wooden colored tokens. You have 4 of everything here. The box is missing a lid. Let me run a comp on this and see if maybe... Yeah, no. Unfortunately, again, it just doesn't do that well. So it's a shame, but we're going to leave it behind here. We got cuties. Ew, the cuties. They were pretty rough. Now, I did dig through this box. I really wasn't seeing a whole lot of anything else. However, these 2 games... Forest Friends. Look at the graphic on this. This is excellent. You could even frame this maybe. But unfortunately, when I ran some comps, it doesn't do all that well. So it's like a little spin the game. Guess you start on start and then you can move up to the skunk, etc., until you kind of finish the game. It does look complete. It's unfortunate, but we got to spend the money wisely. Now, I did want to check out Walt Disney's Cinderella game. It's interesting that they used these graphics, so it does have Walt Disney on it. And I was like, is that the original? Oh, and then we have the actual Disney cartoons here. So a really interesting dichotomy. But again, unfortunately, like the Forest Friends, it doesn't do that well. But I still wanted to capture it on camera. All right, we're going to have to move on from the games here. Like I said, I didn't really see anything else. This hat is cool. I like it. I'm tempted to put it on my head, but at 6.5, I know that's going to be too small. That's a tiny person head. Oh, we have some more flower frogs, some metal flower frogs. So I'm definitely going to pick up, I think you're clacking, clack, clack, clack. I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick up 2, 4. Let's get 4 of them. I don't really like the plastic ones. I don't think they're as aesthetically pleasing. So we'll get these 4. They're very sharp, I can tell you that much. All right, we're going to head back a little bit further. Camera doesn't seem to be doing too bad with the low lighting. I think the further back we get, we might have a few more problems, but we'll see what we can do. If we have to turn the light on, then we're going to turn the light on. I've never actually filmed with the flash. No, I have. I have filmed with the flash once before. It's Classics Illustrated. I did pick up a few of these the last time I was here. They did okay. But again, it's going to be like the subject matter. I think the ones that I left behind, they're stories that aren't as well known. Of course, I'm going to go through. Ooh, what is this here? Oh, look at this one. Monarch Yarn. Floss Down and Death. So it looks like it's a yarn manufacturer. I think when we peek through here, look at the fashion. Oh my goodness. This is epic. All of the different knitting patterns that you could do. Where I wasn't seeing a date. Nowhere. It's not on the spine. Let's see here. Oh, There it is on the back. 1921. For 101 years old, it's in pretty darn condition. There's a couple of tears, but overall, it's still intact. So I definitely want to pick that up. I think that's amazing. I know there's a lot of crochet and knitting fans out there, so I want to get those. Now, I did spot some sewing, I thought. Oh, knitting. Oh my goodness, look at these. 1947, winter of 1947. So we have modern knitting, smart knitting. She's a smart knitter, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, she is. I'm not seeing a date on that one, perhaps somewhere. Let's look at the subject matter. Again, the fashions are just worth it alone. So yeah, I want to get those. Ooh, we got another smart knitting. We're going to get that one. Do I see a date on this? Looks like it's from the 4. We have a bend, but nothing terrible. We have simplicity. Oh, look at all of that. It's like a beginner's guide to sewing. Definitely vintage. Alrighty, we're going to move on here, guys, see if we can't find anything else. Now, the last time I was here, I was able to find some old cardboard antique cigarettes. That was pretty darn cool. I'm not really seeing anything else. I like this miner's helmet. Definitely rusty and crusty, that is for sure. Undoubtedly has a little dust on it, though, too. I think it's neat. I don't really think that I have the market to sell that in, so I'm going to leave that one behind. I'm kind of liking these little baseball players. They're very like Cracker Jack Prize-esque, maybe like a cereal premium at one time, perhaps a little bit older. This one's cool, but the graphic isn't really grabbing my attention because it's all about the subject matter. See if there's any cigarettes in it. No, there's not. If it had all of the contents, that would make up for the less than stellar outside. This is cool. Little leather compact here with the mirror. 1922. It's labeled, well, hello there. Boo. All right, we're going to move on, guys. As usual, there is stuff everywhere to see. I usually make like at least one loop and then I'll make 2 loops just to make sure. I go one way and then I backtrack going the opposite way. I think that that's the easiest thing for me. I think I've been through this box before. Mapes, musical strings. Well, I don't think those are musical strings, so we're going to go ahead. Leave those. This is interesting. There's like these little coins. I thought they were game tokens here at first. This Maxwell Speed Racer. I can't tell really what it is. It's got a piece of paper here. Antique car coin. Okay. Okay, it's from the Franklin Mint. And it looks like these are all of the cars that you could get. Series 2. You never know. No purchase necessary. What, did you get him for free? I doubt it. More vintage. What year is it? 1969. Definitely vintage. Might run a little comp on those, see what's what. What do we got here? No. Oh, Jesus. No. Not really it. Yeah, you guys, the Franklin Mint coins, they didn't do that well, so we're going to leave those behind. I mean, it'd be great for a collector, but again, it's just not the market that I'm selling in, so we're going to move on. Oh, but I am selling in the jewelry market. I've done pretty good, I gotta say. I'm not really seeing... Oh, this little cat. Oh, it's like a little embroidered patch that's been glued onto a brooch. That's unusual and really cute. It says BJ up here, copyrighted. Let's get that. Yeah. Some glass jars. None. Again, we're shoe stretchers. Interesting image. Check out the books here. Little Western book there. Not overly excited by it. This is interesting. Look at this clock with like the little planters on the side. That's so mid-century. Don't you love it though? And some more books. Religion. Ooh, it's got an embossed cover, but not really it. See if we can find anything else. We are going to head back to the back here in just a second and see what we can't find. There's a beam there, so I'm going to have to be careful. Alrighty, guys. We actually, like I said, I backtracked. So we're back at the beginning now, and I'm walking up the opposite side. I love looking in this display case because a lot of like the really nice smalls typically end up in here. So I definitely want to check it out. Like that Lone Ranger wallet. That's pretty cool. Like some comic book superheroes. Ooh, now I do spot those. What is that with the bug? Whoa, look at this. This is a phonograph record. It's from Vogue. It's the picture record. It's the trial of the bumblebee, but it says part one. Now it is two-sided, which is really, look at the graphic though. On the back here, we have The Boy Who Cried Wolf, part one. Oh, but look at that. The trial of the bumblebee, part two. And The Boy Who Cried Wolf, part two is on the back. I'm looking for a date. I did not identify a date, but it being a phonograph, like 20s, 30s, maybe, could be in through the 40s. I think phonographs were still being utilized. When we have Alice Blue Gown, we have Rhapsody in Blue. I absolutely love the images on these. These are so nice. Then we have a nice contrasting in a green here. Sooner or Later. Oh, and then we got a pinup back here on the back. I love you. Ooh, for sentimental reasons. This is interesting. I kind of am concerned about what they're shooting in there. And these guys are all gathered obviously at a lake here. Look at the old bathing suits. Yeah, let's get these. Could you imagine swimming in wool? Now, hiding behind the Cupid, I did see a Santa. Looks like we got a little honeycomb here. Let's check out the condition on this. I'm seeing if there's a date. It's a made in the USA. It's not Bystol, but let's check it out anyhow. We do have a tear there on the tree on the front, but you guys, check it out. You spin it around. I mean, it's definitely showing signs of age, but overall, being tissue or crepe paper, yeah, we're going to get that for sure. Moving on into the front room here. Just want to double check. We got a lot of oil lamps and, of course, the shades. The doll house is still here. Oh, we got Bozo creeping. He was uninvited. They said, Bozo, get out. He's looking a little dejected here. He's all crumpled over. I have no idea. He's like attached to that plastic down below. Oh, could be a puppet. Maybe that's how you controlled him. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and leave Bozo. We've got some fashion here. The Bible game. A little bit of Corel wear. Nothing's speaking my name there. Let's see. Ooh, we got a little silver plate bell. I like this piece. I like the pattern on it. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's actually Avon. It's vintage. Just not the kind we want. All right, moving on. A little coin bank there, looking like a train. These mice. He's a little police officer. We got some new smalls. This is interesting with the Bullacante. Looks like it could be like an ashtray or a trinket dish, of course. We've got a photo album below. And it's actually, ooh, we have one photo here. I can't tell if she's folding laundry or has a baby. I mean, it's pretty cool. The wood, the leather is still attached. I mean, it's all right. It's a souvenir from Perth. Why not? I think I'm going to leave it behind. It doesn't excite me. We got a bundle of old records here, 1900s. Little photo. Boy Scout, it looks like. What's this? Ooh, it's sharp. It's sharp. Another photo album. Look at this. This one was definitely used, but the photos were all taken out. I love the little gold foil stickers that are in there yet, but it's a leather, tooled leather. Got a black cording. If it had photos, I would go for it. This tin box thing is evil. Yeah, we'll leave all that. This is kind of mid-century. Little pig with the apple and grapes. Kind of Italian-esque, if you will. This one's pretty. Very Homer Laughlin, though it does just say USA. There's no Homer Laughlin stamp or emboss, so I'll leave it. Though I do like that Celadon green glaze. I think that's really pretty. Ooh, this teapot is darling. Lid's in good shape. Interesting subject matter. I don't know if you would use it as a teapot, but maybe more use it as a vase, a floral vase. I don't know. Ooh. Definitely had sitting water. Resale value on that teapot, even if it was in really good condition, isn't the best. So we do end up leaving that one behind. Think spring. A lot of the rusty and crusty display tins, kind of like a primitive vibe, if you will. Just not really kind of like, again, the market that I'm selling in. But it's a great place, I will say that, to get these kinds of items. Kind of got some salvage pieces there, though, too. And I will say there are quite a bit of salvage items, especially doors. I typically don't film in there because, that's just not my scene. Bent fabric, the happy puppy. Okay, well, that's interesting. Gonna move on here. All right, so we've made it to the back here again. So I'm gonna get into that back room, see if we can't find anything. All right, so I've wandered over here to the far right. We do have some mid-century lamps, just nothing is really speaking my name. That chartreuse is, it's so 1950s. Of course, that pink, though, too. A lot of jars that we're seeing here, glassware, milk glasses, punch bowls. Nothing really exciting me. I like a lot of ball jars here. It would be good, again, for like your primitive home or more rustic homes, kind of like the farm look, if you will. We're going to head over here. I'm seeing like a sprinkling of like the holidays, which is really interesting. And we got some toys over here, but I don't really find anything in there, truth be told. So, I see Halloween. Okay, anything else? Not really. Some old Noma lights there. Ooh, creepy baby. Hello. Now, what? Sermons by the devil. Oh my goodness. Now, you want to talk about unusual subject matter. Here it is. Let's get a date on this. The cover almost makes me feel like it's like 40s, 50s. No, that's definitely reading a lot earlier than the 40s or 50s to me. Sold by subscription only. It is illustrated. Ziegler, Oregon. Do I have it? I want to date. Oh, 1904. Stop. Dark Sermon. What is going on in here? The death of a saloonist, sermon by Satan to a dying Christian, preaching behind curtains, views of Satan on lying. The journey of Miss Pilgrim. His cabinet, Satan's sermon on Jonah. My word, what? Oh, there's even some note taken. I wonder if this isn't like a kind of like you better do good, or this is how Satan would view it, and so a good Christian would read this back in the early 1900s to make sure that they stayed on the up and up. But whoa, we're getting it. That book is absolutely amazing. Lots of records here to check out. We even have, oh, look, somebody made a mixtape of the wall. Do you remember that? You had to make the mixtapes. Didn't you love making a mixtape? Didn't you love making a mixtape and then also making like the tape cover art? It's a lost art form. You know what? Mixing a tape is a lost art form. All kinds of books, and I did find Miss Swinton's fifth reader. She is antique from 18, I forget, 18, what was it? 1883 is what it is. These would help people practice their English as they were coming over and immigrating. All right, we're back to the stuff. I rummaged through the books. I didn't really see anything else. No, not where I need it to be. I found some ephemera over here the last time, so I just want to take my time and make sure I don't miss any. Little kids' rocker's cute. Get a nice view of the barn there overall. I mean, it's definitely a place where you have to root. You know what I mean? Though I will say Sarah does an excellent job of making things available to people in regards to like displays and having them out on the counter so you don't have to like get dirty. I know that's not everybody's thing. Some people like or prefer an antique or vendor mall. I like this. I think it's fun. I mean, it's a true treasure hunt, you know? You gotta get a little dirty sometimes. Especially if you want to be a full-time reseller. You better. Look at that Batman trike. I bet you that's worth a pretty penny, but there's zero way I'm going to ship that. Again, we have some electronics over here. Let me poke around, see if I can't find anything else. Oh, I did find this Minister's Wife. It's actually a script, and here's Feather Pets. That's it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up outside. I'll see you there. Alrighty guys, there you have it. Another amazing shopping trip here at Rutherford Farms. You guys keep in mind they are on Instagram. I will link that down below in the description, as well as their website and contact information. That way, if you're in the mood for beauty, fruits, vegetables, vintage, and antiques, you know where to stop. Again, we're in Benton, Pennsylvania. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I always appreciate you guys tagging along. Remember, if you're not already subscribed and you made it this far, what are you waiting for? It's for free. I'd appreciate it. Leave me a thumbs up, and you guys, for everybody, leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite find of the day is. I'd appreciate that too. And until next time, guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.